Hello and happy Monday to you from Radically Rational and RadicallyRational.com on a day following what was clearly the best Sunday of the NFL season so far. You know, we've seen a pattern in the NFL ever since the league imposed training camp restrictions and started limiting the number of padded practices. It's been like the first half of the season has just been a warm-up, but everybody hit their stride yesterday. As I said, that was why you watch NFL football. I thought the Cowboys-Eagles game was really a pretty accurate barometer of where those two teams are relative to each other. The Cowboys are a very good team. The Eagles right now are just a little bit better, but that could change as the season goes forward. That was kind of a microcosm of Dak's career, don't you think? He played with guts, he played with heart, he played with total disregard for his personal safety. He really played in a courageous way, but he came up short. Literally 3 times, and that was a problem. Okay, you saw C.J. Stroud's numbers. 470 yards passing, 5 TDs, including the gamer with 6 seconds left. You know the numbers, but I hope you actually saw the man play. He is an absolute phenom, and the future in Houston is glowingly bright for a number of reasons, including this. Free agents, big-time free agents, are going to want to play for DeMeco Ryans and with C.J. Stroud. This could be a really wonderful era in Houston Texans football. But you know what? C.J. wasn't even NFL folk legend #1 on Sunday. That title goes to journeyman Josh Dobbs. Okay, so he gets traded to Minnesota on Tuesday from Arizona. Didn't take a rep in practice. Had to play yesterday when the rookie starter went down, comes in, wins the ball game, throws it, the winning touchdown pass in the waning seconds. Practice? Josh Dobbs don't need no stinking practice. Okay, the Eagles have the league's best record at 8-1. But as the sun comes up this morning, the Eagles are not the best team in the league. They're not. That distinction goes to the Ravens. Did you watch them dismantle the Seahawks and before that, dismantle the Lions? Baltimore's defense is once again elite, and Lamar Jackson is playing even better than he did during his MVP season. The second best team in the league might be the Bengals. Burrow is more than back. The Texans will have to deal with him next Sunday in Cincy. Eagles tight end Dallas Goedert is going to miss at least a month with a fractured forearm. That's a big blow to that offense. But it looks like the Giants' Daniel Jones has a torn ACL. Sadly, that won't impact the G-Men's offense that much because that is beyond repair. As you know, I'm not a big fan of these games across the pond, but man, the second half of that game between the Chiefs and Dolphins in Frankfurt, that was some sweet strudel. And now we know how you slow down that Miami sprint relay team. You just punch them in the mouth. Oh, got to get this off my chest. It's been bugging me. Kansas State blew it Saturday in Austin by going for it on 4th down rather than kicking a gimme field goal that would have sent the game into a second overtime. Your job as a coach is to keep the game alive, and I think the Wildcats would have had the edge in a second OT. I did not think that was a good decision at all. Okay, so Donnie's going to testify today. This should be fun. Keep in mind, the facts in the case are not in dispute. Yes, he committed fraud. We've already established that. Now we're just trying to assess how much money he's going to owe. This should be fun. Mike Johnson, the Speaker of the House, he says he believes in the rule of law. No, he doesn't. Here's the thing. He's an election denier. And our country's problem, this rift, is not going to get repaired until we get all election deniers out of here. And some other things that Mike Johnson has said and written should truly frighten you. One other thing, there was no defending. In fact, I completely condemned the Hamas attack back on October 7th. No doubt about it. But on the other hand, this slaughter of civilians by the Israelis has to stop. Okay? That is equally unacceptable. Looking for heroes in this? You're not going to find one. But Joe and I have found heroes. You. Wow. The kindness you have shown us during a very difficult time will never be forgotten. Have a great Monday. We are Radically Rational.